Republican Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis, good morning to you. You represent Staten Island. I understand they're going to have a press conference in about 40 minutes. Do you know what's going to come from that yet?
Well, look, we're demanding answers from our government. The government needs to be straight with the people. We need the Biden administration and our Governor Hochul and our mayor to tell us what is going on. I don't buy that they don't know what this is. I know that the state has actually put in a significant number of resources into drones. There are hundreds of drones that our state and city agencies are operating for surveillance. They were, over the summer, looking at the amount of sharks that were in the water. They were going over parties in the city of New York. Are they spying on us, our government? I mean, we don't know the answer, but I know that the government does know, and they just need to be honest with the people, because this is giving them anxiety. They're getting stressed over it. They're concerned, and rightfully so. And there's also the public safety aspect. Perhaps this is not a nefarious foreign actor, but there's real possibility here of an accident, of a crash. New York City is densely populated, and so there needs to be restrictions put in place. This cannot continue.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. I don't think a lot of people are making that. There are a lot of aircraft in the New York City area just based on the population. Here's John Kirby taking a bit of a sidestep on it. Watch.
While there is no known malicious activity occurring, the reported sightings there do, however, highlight a gap in authorities. And so we urge Congress to pass important legislation that will extend and expand existing counter-drone authorities so that we are better prepared to identify and mitigate any potential threats to airports or other critical infrastructure, and so that state and local authorities are provided all the tools that they need to respond to such threats as well.
Okay, now, Barrett, he was reading that, but I don't know, that just sounds ridiculous to think that this is on Congress.
Well, first of all, we can pass some authorities and resources so they can get certain equipment that they need, but that will take, obviously, years for them to implement. This could be a direct threat right now, and the government saying that there is no known threat doesn't mean that there is not a threat. And I go back to the public safety issue, because even if this is a commercial operator, which, you know, they're saying they don't have information that it is, there could be some type of accident that takes place or an explosion. We don't know what's in these drones, or, you know, if there's a certain type of batteries, or and I have to just say that this is unconscionable to me that the FAA is not putting flight restrictions right now, particularly over sensitive facilities. We have these drones flying over the Verrazano Bridge, which connects U.S. Coast Guard base Fort Wadsworth in Staten Island, and then the U.S. Army installation in Fort Hamilton in Brooklyn. And these things are flying over like nothing. And they're also going over power plants and other critical facilities, even one of President Trump's homes. They put flight restrictions there, by the way, in Bedminster. They should be doing the same. So they have the ability to crack down on this today, and they're just not doing it.
Okay, one more quick thing. Brett Velikovich is awesome on this topic. Just roll this with Laura Ingraham last night, what he said now.
The technology exists to stop this. We just don't have it in the U.S. right now. I don't care what they tell you. I can tell you 100% the U.S. government does not have the properly needed counter-drone systems and detection devices widely spread over these areas of interest that are truly capable of defeating the global drone threats we face. There's threats out there. We got to focus money in the right places.
He's not wrong about that. Here's what I feel. I don't feel at harm. I mean, if this thing was firing at us, it'd be a whole different deal here. But I would like to know what the harm is in letting us know what it is. Last comment on that.
You're exactly right. People want answers. We just want transparency. We need our government to be straight with us. We feel like we're in, characters in the War of the Worlds or an episode of the Jetsons, and that is not right. The public needs to be made aware of what is happening and just tell it to us straight.
Yeah. Anything less than real answers is no good for you, as you write at foxnews.com. Thank you, Congresswoman. We'll see what they say at 10 o'clock in Staten Island. Thanks for coming on. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
All right.